Is Aleksandar Isak the next Zlatan Ibrahimovic? I can tell you like this, we don't really know. But one thing that I know is that he's going to be a great contributor for the future of Swedish football. Right now, I think him and Kulusevski in Piedmont... Oh, I was about to say Piemonte Calcio. I play too much FIFA career mode. Of course, I mean Juventus, but they are the future of Swedish football. I know that for sure. Aleksandar Isak has improved so much this season. I mean, he started the season pretty slow, but he stepped on later on, and now he's 6th among top scorers in La Liga with 12 goals, and he's only 21 years old. I personally think that he got robbed of the Player of the Month award in February to Messi, that only scored one more goal than him, but yeah, anyways, it is what it is. But one thing that amazed me the most is that he's only 21 years old. I don't know about you guys if you have watched any Real Sociedad games this season. I have personally watched a few, and the way he plays on the pitch, I think he plays like a mature guy that has been in the industry for a couple of years now. I mean, his positioning is good. He's always at the right place at the right moment. I think he reminds me of a combination of a skinny Edison Cavani without the ability to head the ball. Oh my. It was unfair to say with no ability, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. And a right-footed Mason Greenwood. If you look at Edinson Cavani, I mean, he has a great understanding about where he's at the pitch, and he's always in the right place at the right moment. And if we look at Mason Greenwood, he's usually on the flank, but he's good at finding areas where through balls can come and run after them. And if we look at Isak, as I said earlier, he's always at the right place at the right moment, and he also very good at finding those running opportunities to have some opportunities to score goals. I mean, if you look at the goals he has scored this season, I would say probably a third of them has come from one-on-one opportunities, one-on-one goal scoring opportunities. The other goals have come from him being at the right place at the right moment, and he scored some free kicks as well. Those are some qualities that world-class strikers really need, and that's the reason that he's actually not hunted, but watched by Barcelona. If he made a move to Barca, that would be a big move for Swedish football, and the whole nation of Sweden would have been so proud. I mean, it's not every day a Swedish player signed for Barcelona, and that move would make him be considered as one of the most promising strikers in the world. Because if you take a career mode example again, when you play career mode and want to sign a striker for the future, he's not the first player that's coming up your mind. And a move to Barca would really help his reputation a lot, and it would grow. Would a move to Barcelona fit Aleksandar Isak? Well, I'm not really sure, because I haven't seen so many Barca games this season. But if any one of you guys have seen Barca games, comment down below what you think of the Aleksandar Isak rumor. But I think I would say it would be a smart move though for both him and Barca, because it fits their culture well. I mean, look at Samuel Eto'o, for instance. They signed him from Mallorca as a young player, young promising striker, and I mean, he had a very good career overall, but especially at Barcelona. We can see other things. For instance, they paid £5 million for Gerard Piqué, a rather unknown central defender from Manchester United, built for the future. They bought Jordi Alba and Ter Stegen, €12 million each. They bought Lenglet, and they bought also Eric Garcia coming in this summer. So I mean, those are players that that made Barcelona to a world-class team. If you look at their moves today, that's why they're not successful in the league right now. I mean, they had a good spurt, but I don't think they're not happy with the season, and that's because you spend €60 million on a 30-plus-year-old Pjanic, and that's, I mean, Pjanic is a good player, but he's not a player that's going to make them world-class. That's important. So adding Isak would be from a cultural and an identity perspective, a very good move for Barca. They are definitely in need of a striker. I mean, we have Griezmann, who's regressing. We have Braithwaite, who I don't think have the qualities really for Barca. No offense to him, he's a good player, but Barca need good like better quality. But most importantly, they need more depth in the squad. I mean, that's the truth about football. The greater depth you have, the more titles you win. Just look at Manchester City. They outscore like every team because they have the best depth in the squad. So conclusion, Isak is probably the best solution for Barca if they want to add a young prospect from La Liga. But is Aleksandar Isak the next Zlatan Ibrahimovic? Well, from my eyes, I don't really see any similarities in play style. But we can look at what Isak is not better at, but that Isak outscores Zlatan in, and that's the fact that he's much faster than Zlatan, and that's something that improves his stocks. I don't know if you can say that, but that's something that makes Isak a prospect, I would say, because I once spoke with a trainer from a club in the highest league in Sweden, and he said the first thing scouts looks at on a player is their speed, actually. So then we can add another perspective. Does Isak have the potential to become much faster? Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, he's a young player, still evolves, and most importantly, he also have the potential to become much stronger, to have a body type not like Zlatan's, but like similar to Zlatan's, and I mean, with a greater physique, I mean, he could be unstoppable on the pitch. Other than that, he got the same height as Zlatan. I mean, Zlatan is 195 centimeters and Isak currently stands at 192 centimeters. But I think Zlatan had, as a young player, that I can't really see in Isak right now, is the big ass ego Zlatan had. Zlatan had always had a bad attitude, like from a young age and until now, literally. And I can't really see that in Isak, but it doesn't have to mean anything bad. I mean, I see other good things in Isak. For instance, Isak is a very humble guy. His humbleness is something that he can build on further and win something on, I think, in the future. I mean, he seems like a guy you want to be friend with, and that's something to have respect for. Other than that, I don't see really any similarities with him and Zlatan, except for one thing though, and that's they both could end up being like one of Sweden's best strikers of all time, or best players of all time. I mean, Zlatan is already Sweden's best player of all time. I mean, I think everyone can agree on that. Even the Swedish people can agree on that. But I think Isak have the potential to join Zlatan's company, and I think that's something we all should hope for, because it will be so fun if Sweden, like a small country, could produce another world-class player. So that would be very fun. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. I mean, if you want me to do more, not investigations, but talk about different players like I did now, comment down below. Anyone, it could be any young player, any old player, anyone, literally. Other than that, please like, subscribe, and turn notification on, like every other YouTuber says. But that's a business. So yeah, take care, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.